I could do. And as God began to show the children of Israel who he was and what he could do, as always, the naysayers were close by. Amen. I see that you've turned your rod into a serpent. I can do the same thing. But what God said is, because I am a holy God and I am set apart, I need you to focus not on the things that are common between me and those who work in idolatry. I need you to focus on the things that are different between me and those who work in idolatry. God said, yes, they can turn staffs into serpents, but watch what I can do. All right. And so the staff that Moses had turned into a serpent did what? It consumed the other serpents. God said, I am different. I am doing a work within my children, and I am going to show my mighty hand and deliver you from the bondage that you have been living in. Yes, this is all that some of your children have known. This is all that any of you have known. All you have known is bondage. But I, in an effort to bring you closer to me, am going to bring you out of Egypt's land. And as I bring you out, I am going to show you how mighty my hand is. And as you see that I have a mighty hand, again, I'm going to bring you closer to me. So let's speed the story up just a little bit. God begins to do marvelous works in Israel. And we know how the story goes. Plagues, famine, death hits Israel. And the thing that I love about God is he told his servant that he would harden the heart of Pharaoh. And I love the fact that he gave Moses a request to give to Pharaoh. Let us go into the wilderness that we might sacrifice unto our God. Now when Moses went to Pharaoh with this request, Pharaoh said no. But let's realize what Moses was asking in that moment. Let us go into the wilderness so we might sacrifice to our God and not offend you all, because we are going to be repenting from the sin that we are living in, being close to you. God said, go and ask Pharaoh, but he's not going to give you that. He is not going to give you that yes. He is going to say no. When you go back, he is going to say no. I am going to set plagues in Egypt, and he is going to say no. But all the while, his heart is becoming harder and harder. My hand is showing stronger and stronger. And when it is all said and done, not only will Pharaoh say, go into the wilderness where you might offer up sacrifices unto me, Pharaoh is going to chase you out of Egypt, and you will not be going back into Egypt's land, because I have come that you might be set free. I, the God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob, have coming to deliver my word that I said that I was going to do. I am going to give you the land that I promised, and you are going to possess that land. Yes. Amen. But I'm taking you the long way out. Amen. Now we come to the time where Pharaoh has said, leave. You have killed my firstborn. You have brought famine to my land. You have caused me nothing but trouble. Leave this place. And just as God said, Pharaoh chased them out. And I love the fact that the Bible says that Pharaoh chose the chariots in which to chase the children of Israel out. Hand-chosen chariots. How many of you think that he chose the worst of the worst? No. Pharaoh chose his best and sent his best because he was upset and he seen the children of Israel leaving. Not only did he see the children of Israel leaving, but they were leaving with the spoil of Egypt. God had given the children of and say, you won't be empty-handed.
You won't be empty-handed.
God is not bringing us out empty-handed. He is allowing us to go through. And because He is allowing us to go through, there is going to be something that He places in our hand as we come out. There is going to be something. The spoil of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. And God is going to give it to us as we go out to possess the land. So be not weary in your well-doing, because in due season you shall reap if you faint not. God says, I am bringing you out, and I am bringing you out the long way. Now the children have assembled themselves together, and God says, no, I'm not going to send you out this way, because the Philistines will scare you, and you'll decide to go back into Egypt. God says, I know you so well that I'm going to take you the long way. I'm going to send you through a way that there seems like there is no hope. I am going to send you to the border of the Red Sea, knowing that Pharaoh's army is right behind you. I am going to send you to the border of the Red Sea, that when Pharaoh is coming up on you, I'm going to give you a word, and the Red Sea is going to part, and you're going to cross on dry land. I, in my power, am going to send a wind that is going to part the sea. The wind will blow so strong that your feet will tread upon dry ground. And as I show my hand, Pharaoh is going to still seek you. But even his officers are going to stop in amazement at the work that I'm doing. His officers are going to say, we do not want to chase these children of Israel, because this is not a fair fight. Pharaoh, don't you see that you have chosen your best chariots and the wheels fell off? Pharaoh, don't you see that the God of Israel has brought famine into our land? Pharaoh, don't you see that you have your magicians, but they have nothing on this God of Israel? Pharaoh, don't you see that this is not a fair fight? They have been with us for 430 years, but God said, I am bringing them out. I may be taking the long way, but I am taking the long way to show them something. I am taking the long way to show Egypt something. I'm taking the long way because those whose land my children shall possess need to see something. Now, God told the children of Israel that they would possess this land. And I like to quote it as the land of the ites, the Hittites, and the Jebusites, and all of these ites that lived all over what we know as Jerusalem. All of these people who are dwelling in these lands, God said, I am going to give it to you. Now, when we start talking about earthly possession, we know that that is not something that we as people freely offer up. We do not give away what we think belongs to us. Amen. But God said, I am going to give you this land. All right. Now, the thing about it is, God had to show himself mighty, because he was dealing with a stiff-necked people. He was dealing with a people who had grown used to living, dwelling, and abiding in bondage. He was dealing with a people who did not want to follow the commands of a holy God, because they had grown used to living in a land where a holy God was not supreme. So God says, I'm going to have to retrain your mind to focus on me. So I'm going to allow you to live in the desert, abide in the desert for 40 years. You're going to complain. You're going to gripe. When you're hungry, I'll provide quail and manna.
That's right.
When you're thirsty, I'll provide a stone that will be a source. The shoes that you have on your feet will not decay, because I am showing you that I am a keeper. I am showing you that I am preserving you. I am showing you that you are important to me, and what I say goes. If I say that you're going to possess the land of the ice, you will possess the land of the ice. If I say that you're coming out of Egypt, then you will come out of Egypt. If I say that you will present your bodies living sacrifices, then somebody will do so. I'm going to show you who I am, and I'm going to draw you closer to me.
Amen.
But I'm taking you the long way.
All right now.
Now we talked about the spoil of Egypt that was given unto the people of God. And as I was reading that, my mind began to wonder, why on earth would God deem it important for the Israelites to come out of Egypt with all of these material things? God knew that they would spend 40 years in the desert. Why was it important for God to make sure that they came out of Egypt with these things? And his response, it was a plan to bring them closer to me.
All right now.
But God, the gold that they came out of Egypt with, did they not use it to form a golden calf?
Amen.
And did they not have to burn that gold and drink it? God said yes. But that was a part of the process that the children of Israel had to go through in realizing that I am a holy God, and because I am a holy God, they had to be holy. Because they needed to realize that there is no God before me. See, I am an all-consuming fire, but their calf that they decided to worship burnt in the fire. I am an all-consuming fire. You cannot burn me. You cannot get rid of me. You cannot do anything with me unless I so choose for it to be done. But that calf, that idol, that thing that they set before me, that job that meant so much to them, that loved one that meant so much to them, that friend, that fiance, that husband, whoever it was and whatever it was that was put before God, God had a message.
Amen.
And that message was, it will burn.
Yes.
But after this, God began speaking to Moses.
Yeah.
And he gave him the law. And as he gave him the law, he gave him instructions.
Yeah.
And what he gave him instructions to do was to create the Ark of the Covenant.
Amen.
And what we know is that the Ark of the Covenant was where God chose
Yes.
to dwell.
Yes.
It was a place that was tangible. It was a place that could be seen where God dwelt. God said, I blessed them with these things because they were going to need these materials in order to build what I needed them to build, so they could be brought to a place where they might worship me, so they could be brought to a place where they might praise me, so they could be brought to a place where they could seek relationship with me, so they could follow me, and I could lead them out of their bondage. Yes, they had already made it out of Egypt, but how many of you realize that the children of Israel were still in bondage even though their feet had come out of Egypt? The children of Israel were in bondage in their Because in showing you these things, we'll gain relationship.
Yes.
Relationship. As you see my hand working, as you see me fighting on your behalf, you learn of me.
Amen.
And as you learn of me, you realize that I am something to be desired.
Amen.
God says he's always going to give us that choice on whether we'll spend time with him. But he is something to be desired.
Amen. Yes.
And when he looks at us, likewise, he sees something that is to be desired.
Amen.
God also gave Moses instruction to begin building the tabernacle,
Yes.
which used again the spoil of Egypt.
Yes. Amen.
God says, I'm not letting you come out of your bondage empty-handed, because when you come out, there is something that I need your hands to do. When you come out of bondage, there is somewhere where I need you to go. When you come out of bondage, there is someone that I need you to tell that there is a holy God and that you are serving that holy God. And that holy God has brought you out of Egypt. That he has brought you through the Red Sea. That he has set you at the foot of Mount Sinai. That he has given you a message from on high.
Amen.
And he has taught you how to follow him into all righteousness and into all truth. He is bringing you out, although it may be the long way. Finally, Moses dies. And Joshua is given the charge to go and possess the land.
Yes.
Now what's beautiful is, as Joshua is doing these things, as he is going to possess the land of the ites, there are some of the ites who say, we don't want to fight you.
That's true.
Let us come in and be your servants. Because we have heard about how God brought you out of Egypt. We have heard about how God gave you victory in battle against the Assyrians. We have heard about the marvelous things that God is doing on your behalf. We have heard about how you've been dwelling in the wilderness for the last 40 years. But look at you. Look at how your clothes have still been maintained. Look at how you're not poor and weak coming out of the wilderness. Look at how God has fed you. Look at how God has kept you in the wilderness. Yes, you've been in bondage, but obviously there is somebody who has been fighting on your side. Obviously there is somebody who has cared for you. Obviously there is somebody who sees something worth preserving in you. Now this is the story of the children of Israel. But what I need for you to do is think about your story.
Amen.
Think about the trial that you are in right now. Because I know that we are all facing one thing or another. Now some might say, I have been facing the same fight for the last 5, 10, 20, 25, 50 years. I found myself at the altar. I found myself praying. I found myself fasting. But somehow I am still bound to whatever oppression that is holding me. I've paid my tithes, but I still can't seem to get ahead. I prayed, Lord, deliver me from the sin that is around me. But still I find myself walking into that sin. Not only unto you. God, I love you. But every time my mouth opens, something comes out that is not glorifying to you. God, I love you, and I do what you ask me to do, but still I can't get ahead.
That's right.
God, I fasted. God, I prayed. God, I sought you. I've been down on my face. I've been down on my knees, and my child is still out in the world doing everything they can.
Amen.
God, I've served you. But my husband, my wife, is still not living a life that's pleasing to you. God, why is it? How long will I have to stay in this place? How long will I have to seek you? How long will I have to fast? How long will I have to pray? God says, don't focus on how long it's going to take. God says, I am bringing you out. I am delivering you. I am saving your household. I am saving your marriage. I am doing what you need for me to do. But I am taking you the long way. I am taking you the long way that my hand might be shown mighty in your life. I am taking you the long way that those who are watching you fasting and praying for decade after decade after decade might see that when I come into the situation and when I move and that you come out as pure gold, they will see my hand. I am taking you the long way. You will come out. But when you come out, you're going to have a mind to serve me. You are not going to forget what Egypt was like. You are not going to forget what the walking through the Red Sea was like. You are not going to forget how I had to feed you with manna in the wilderness. You are not going to forget what it feels like to be in a place where you're not sure whether I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I am bringing you out. It may be coming a long way, but you will. You will come out. Now the important thing, God is holding his end of the bargain. But those of us who have found ourselves doing well, it is so easy to become tired of praying every morning and every night over the same situation and not seeing a change. It becomes tiring of fasting, turning down your flesh in order to put yourself in a position to receive what you're requesting from God. It becomes tiring. It becomes tiring to stand with the people of God, watching them go this way, them go that way, them believe this doctrine, them believe that doctrine, them believe this doctrine. It becomes tiring of listening to other people's bickering, moaning, and complaining. It becomes tiring doing righteously. That's why the Bible instructs us in Galatians to be not weary in our well-doing. For in due season you shall reap if you faint not. God has taken us the long way because he knows that if he brings us out without care, if he brings us out without us having to fight for it, if he brings us out without us having to fast and pray a little bit, if he just brings us out and we don't have to go through the process, how quickly will we forget? How quickly will we allow the wiles of the enemy to convince us against the God who has brought